To write English shorthand, enter speed strokes without any omission. Students must master hard words, writing similar strokes with crystal clear phrases and contractions, intersections, advanced outlines, and finally, students must develop the art of creating smart advanced outlines for repeated works. November 1990 speed, hard works, levied, expeditious, assessing, deficit, restriction, constitutional, nutritious, determined, rebelled, dividend, reinvested, multiplies, compound, sizable, similar strokes, thank thee, think thee, of thee, or thee, for thee, in thee, by thee, at thee, which thee, for there, in that, general, generally, with, that, put, to be, come, give, given, various, conference, I shall, I wish, it will, which will, important, importance, a, and, with thee, that thee, I am, I may, with, that, it may be, it can be, for this, in this, can be, may be, of your, on your, we shall, we wish, premium, phrases and contractions, on the, at the same time, in regard to the, has been, and the, on account of, to some extent, we have, in our state, in this connection, in the matter, in this regard, have been, for this purpose, with a view, more and more, on this occasion, dear sirs, with reference to, but the, has to be, by way of, intersections, some reliefs, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, suitable measures, by government departments, credit facilities, central government, cooperating societies, essential commodities, with the government, that the government, from the manager, for rupees 12,000, rupees 3,000, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Advanced outlines. I would like to, Legislative Assembly, took for, budget, dealing with, problems, this year, sales tax, entertainment tax, during the, debate, schemes, to the people, below the poverty line, in particular, that will, backward classes, regarding the, implementation, schemes, I had, last week, not only, but also, Board of Revenue, with regard to, food production, in some, we could not, various steps, cooperative, institutions, such as, agricultural, food grains, from there, through the, to the people, I would like to state, set above, this year's, budget, as usual, number of, I may assure thee, I would appeal, so that, thank you, letter dated, Madras, to Messrs. Your letter, about the, such as, period of, in turn, if future, will be to hear from you. Your words speak fully. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Get ready. Stop. Sir, I would like to thank the members of the Legislative Assembly who took part in the general discussion on the budget and offered the valuable suggestions for dealing with specific problems in their constituencies. Members generally expressed their happiness that no new tax is proposed to be levied this year, and at the same time, some relief is also being given in regard to sales tax and entertainment tax. Before replying to the various points referred to during the debate, I wish to state that while allocating the finances of the state, priority has been shown to the schemes which will yield immediate benefit to the people below the poverty line, and in particular, importance is given to the works that will help the people belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and backward classes. Regarding the expeditious implementation of development schemes, I had a detailed discussion last week in the collectors conference, at which not only the collectors from districts but also the heads of departments and the secretaries to government were present. A senior member of the Board of Revenue has been deputed to tour the districts with the collectors concerned for assessing the progress of implementation and suggesting suitable measures for necessary action by government. With regard to food production, I may inform the House that due to failure of monsoon in some parts of the state, we could not achieve the target. However, on account of various steps taken by government departments and the cooperative institutions, such as deepening of irrigation wells, sinking of bore wells, and providing credit facilities for agricultural operations, the deficit has been made good to some extent. It may be mentioned that for agricultural pump sets, electricity has been made available without any restriction and at a concessional rate. We have also addressed the central government for releasing a sizable quantity of food grains from their stocks for distribution through the public distribution centers in our state. In this connection, I commend the useful role played by the cooperative societies in the matter of distribution of food grains and essential commodities to the people. With a great sense of responsibility, I appeal to the farmers and the traders also to cooperate with the government in this regard. Some members referred to the nutritious meal scheme for school-going children. I would like to state that more funds have been set apart in this year's budget for this scheme, and the required quantity of rice will continue to be supplied for this purpose as usual, with a view to attract more and more number of children to the schools. I may assure the House that the government is determined to make this scheme a success in the interest of the health and well-being of the future generation. On this occasion, I would appeal to the members of the legislature and the people to see that all the children are sent to schools so that 100% literacy can be achieved. Thank you. Letter dated 5th March 1980 from the manager, Unit Trust of India, Rajaji Road, Madras, to Messrs. John Brothers, Netaji Road, Salem. Dear Sirs, with reference to your letter dated the 2nd instant, we furnish you information about the unit-linked insurance plan for the benefit of your staff. The insurance plan is a unique one, offering a number of benefits such as insurance cover, high returns, and tax rebate. The period of saving is 10 years. One can participate for a maximum target amount of rupees 12,000, but the minimum has to be rupees 3,000. The amount can be paid either on a half-yearly basis or on a yearly basis. We shall briefly state as to how the plan works. Out of the contributions, we pay a small amount to the Life Insurance Corporation of India by way of premium, and the balance is invested in units. The annual dividend payable is reinvested in further units, which in turn earn dividends in future years. Thus, the investment multiplies at a compound rate, and at the end of the period of the plan, a sizable amount will be given. Hoping to hear from you. Yours faithfully, Star.